checking out some Father's Day tool gift ideas for Dad. How about this right here? This is the DeWalt 8-gallon wet dry vac. I own this one. I bought it 2 years ago when it was on sale here, and I like it. I really like the large rocker on-off. Some of the older type vacuums might have a little rocker switch under the piece of rubber, and those are just a real pain in the butt to turn on. This one here, just when you're operating in a dusty environment, and bam, boom, you just go like that to turn it on. And you got the stainless steel here, and this will suck up water too. This is 8 gallons, so it's $20 off down to $74.99. In this particular Costco here in Coral Springs, Florida, this deal expired on June 8th. But remember, this was a flash sale here at this store. So sometimes they roll out flash sales all around the country, or they do a flash sale in one area to see if it's going to be in the next ad. And so sure enough, that's what you want to look for. But check in your area to see if this is on sale for that $20 off price. And if it isn't, you can wait a couple of months, because this rotates in and out of sale prices from time to time. So right here, they've also got the SA Sanctuary Reserve 6 cubic foot executive safe that I'm sure Dad would love. And I'm sure you could probably put some firearms in there too if you wanted. And you can see that this is $150 off on this flash sale, which expires on June 15th. This is not part of any of the regular Costco member savings flyers or anything like that. It's just a quick week-long flash sale. And if you want to buy Dad a nice gift for him to relax on after working hard all week long, you can try here this Barca Lounger. This is the Bryson Leather Power Recliner. So this one is electric. And while not specifically part of any regular sale, this is a flash sale that expires on the 15th. $100 off, down to $499.99. Yes, and check it out, folks. The only barbecue grill deal they've got going on here right now at Costco for Father's Day is the Weber Genesis 2, which is probably one of the most popular grills out there. Most people that have their Genesis, they swear by them. They say they last 20 years. And this one here is $150 off, down to $749. This is good until the 16th. This is a flash sale, so you'll have to check and see if it's available in your Costco at this price. And then if you're looking for one of the smaller or portable grills, you got here the NXR. This is the 3-burner tabletop grill. And of course, this one here, you could also use for tailgating, and it's portable, so take it camping with you, throw it in the back of the truck. And so this beauty right here, yeah, it was $99 on sale. Man, here's a good one that came in just in time for Father's Day. This right here is the Ninja Slushy Professional Frozen Drink Maker. And I'm willing to bet you could use this to just make regular slushies and too for the kids, right? So yeah, this is the first time I've ever seen this machine, but man, this looks pretty cool. At least you don't have to set up all those CO2 tanks and all that stuff like you do for the icy machines when you get those. So here you go, $329.99. Yeah, check this out. It's got these 5 preset settings on here. So look, it'll make slushies, it'll make spiked slush, it'll make a frap if you want a frap, it'll make a milkshake, and it'll even make frozen juice, my friends. Oh man, if this goes on sale, I'd probably buy this one. And here's another great Father's Day gift idea here at Costco. This is the Permasteel 46-inch 8-drawer workbench. Now, it's got the wood top here, which is nice. The one at Lowe's that I showed you on my Lowe's Father's Day video last week, I'll put a link to that video in the description below for you. In fact, I'll even show it on the end screen for you as one of the thumbnails that you can click on. But in there, I showed you the bigger and better one, I think, from Cobalt at Lowe's, which is $398. But of course, this one here is smaller, so you're going to spend less money. And look at this, it's $80 off here. And this one's a flash sale, so it's only good until June 15th. This is very comparable to those Cobalt ones that I showed you at Lowe's last week, in the sense that here, you got the bottom drawers are deep here. These deep drawers, you can put like your circ saws and your sawzalls and grinders and other big tools down in there. And then you could even, you probably wouldn't be able to store drills in there, but you can put all of your other tools and stuff in there. This upper drawer here might hold some drills lying down flat if you wanted. Of course, most guys will probably just put all of their socket wrenches and everything else in there, and adjustable wrenches in there. But what a great Father's Day gift idea here at Costco for this. Hey, if Dad's into hunting and shooting and all that stuff, here you got the Cryptor range bag. This is from the Ethos collection. And so these are normally $59.99, and it's also got the Death Star deal going. See right there on the upper right of it. This is good until the 17th of June, but $10 off down to $49.99. So this Death Star deal would make Darth Vader proud. Oh, so they've got this AG1 here, and they've got it for $72.99. These just came in. Now, I'm not a big fan of all these green supplements that people are taking now, but I've never really agreed with these types of supplements, these green powdery supplements that claim to be superfoods. It's such a misused and overly abused name. There's nothing really super about most of these. You're so much better off just eating the dang leafy greens and be done with it, folks. Stop looking for the lazy way out. But anyway, if this is what you like, and you've probably seen them advertised all over the place, especially online and on YouTube particularly, compare this price with what you would get it for in the regular stores. And then also, for those of you who are concerned about mercury in the tuna, which I've never really had a problem with it myself, but people seem to be really uptight over it. I think it's more scare tactics than anything else. But anyway, you have mercury tested. Every tuna is mercury tested. So just because they say tuna is the largest fish doesn't mean it's going to have mercury and all this other nastiness in there. These were on a flash sale, of which today was the last day, unfortunately. But I just wanted to point these out to you, that there is an alternative to the regular tuna. I usually buy both, and I'll buy these too when they go on sale as well. All right, I can dream though, can't I? I just love coming by here and staring. I just gained about 1.5 pounds just by staring. I haven't even eaten any. Okay, starting off with my Costco haul for today. It looks like we got some Rock River Cattle Company Brazilian Steakhouse top sirloin fillets. So I'll try these out and we'll see how these taste. And while we're on the subject of protein, I'm always going to get these here. I have these almost every day at breakfast or for one of my meals, because you get a quick 24 grams of protein in these fresh addition chicken breast bite packs. And for those mornings where I just don't want to scramble up a half a dozen eggs or more, I'll take 2 of these egg bites and I'll heat them up here. So I figured I'd try this new one. This is the kale and spinach flavor. And I'll pair these often with these chicken bites to get a total of about 40 grams of protein for breakfast. And speaking of protein, if you're running a little bit shy at breakfast, lunch, or dinner on protein, you can snag 1 or 2 of these Chomps beef stick. So I like these because they are 0 sugar, of course, and this is grass-fed beef. 10 grams of protein per stick. While we're on the subject of protein, this is why I always come here to get the Kirkland albacore, because their cans have 42 grams. So I'll go through an entire can when I come home from the gym for lunch. And then for those concerned about my safety, which I'm not too worried about the mercury, but here you can get the safe catch here as well. Hey, I ran out of carrots, so it was time to come here and pick up some more of these sweet baby rainbow carrots. Love these. As you can see, these carrots are already peeled, so all I got to do is cut the ends off and I'm a happy camper. I got my usual organic blueberries. I have blueberries almost every morning in my oatmeal. And of course I also got the blackberries. These go good in the smoothies. And let's not forget the Hippie Organics, the organic raspberries. So these I like to also put in my oatmeal in the morning and in the smoothies. I can't get enough of these. Antioxidant Central, folks. I ran out of my last package of this, so hey, they got a new one in here. It's got like the tricolored pastas in there as well. So I thought I would try some of this. So this Garofalo right here, this is really the only spaghetti I'll eat because it's from Italy, so it's made in Italy, so you know it's going to be made the European way and not the crappy American way that has the lame American method, uses the enhanced flour and all that stuff there. So that's why I always get this. So this is real 100% wheat, whole wheat semolina. Now I'm bulking this month, so on bulking months I will eat these Aussie bites. I'll pop 2 of these on the way to the gym or sometimes on the way back to refill my carbohydrate needs. Yeah, because on my clean bulking months, I'm shooting for between 200 to 300 grams of carbohydrates a day. And yes, I do burn it off. Well, I'm finally buying this again. I haven't bought these in a while here. They're my favorite smoked salmon. The only problem is every time I bring this home from Costco, these packages tend to open themselves up and feed themselves to the cats instead of to me. And of course, my favorite tomatoes, these little Camparis, these are delish. This is what I try to cook my eggs in whenever possible. The 100% pure avocado oil spray. And holy cow, take a look at these nuclear-sized asparagus. This is the kind that I like to buy, the real tall, thick stalks of it like this. They're a lot easier to cut and a lot easier to eat. Probably the best source of potassium and healthy fats and fiber that you can possibly get is from avocados. I have one every single day, a whole avocado. Today I could not get my favorite range-free eggs here from Costco, so I had to get these cheapy ones. And this was only the last few that they had, so I was glad to even get these. And I couldn't even get egg whites today. So it looks like the egg shortages are back again here at Costco after a nice run for the month of May. Okay, and once again I was glad to see that they finally again had the full fat version, the whole milk version of the Greek yogurt. Now you'll still get the prebiotic features of it if you get the non-fat, but I always tell people you want to get the full fat version because the full fat version gives you the prebiotic, not just the probiotic version. So the probiotic means you'll still get the bacteria, but the whole reason really, in my opinion, for buying Greek yogurt is getting that prebiotic gut health benefit from it. So it's like putting down, this is the soil that your bacteria is going to grow healthy in. And if they don't have a healthy soil to grow in, it doesn't matter if you buy that non-fat version, it's not going to do you any good. And a good, healthy, excellent source of carbs is your organic quinoa with brown rice. So brown rice actually has a little bit more fiber than white rice, but either is a good source of carbs when you're looking to make up your macros there. And a spot check on the gas today, regular is $2.77 and premium is $3.17.